What's up, y'all? It's Real Live Jew back again with Real Live Fitness, and today we are bringing y'all a power building chest routine. So right here you can see me actually working on 315 with rack presses. We did rack presses for 3 sets of 3. Now keep in mind this is the power portion of the movement, and my max bench, guys, is 390 pounds, and I'm struggling to do 315 for 3 reps in the rack presses. It is something about that sticking point right there where it's not necessarily off of your chest, so you don't have that rebound effect. This is just pure strength. So if you really want to work through sticking points in your bench, for those of you guys who are interested in actually, just benching as much weight as you can, I definitely recommend that you incorporate rack presses every now and then. So this was the first exercise. Moving on, we went to Superset decline bench with incline dumbbells. Now on the decline bench, the goal was to get 15 reps. So you can see my bro Eugene knocking out his 15 right there. And then on the incline dumbbells, the goal was to get 10 reps. Now we did this for 6 sets. So after the rack presses, it was 6 sets of everything. So there's Eugene knocking out his 10 reps on the incline dumbbells. And keep in mind, guys, we didn't get the 12 to 15 on the decline bench or the full 10 reps on the incline dumbbells every time. As a matter of fact, I recorded like my 4th set right here, and you guys will actually see that I actually fell rather quickly because just taxed. Right there I fell. So still pushing it out with the help of my spotter. That's what your spotter is there for, muscular overload. That's how you grow, guys. That's how you get stronger. Your spotter shouldn't just yank the weight away from you. But here I go knocking out my incline presses. And I mean, my upper chest was on fire. And to be honest with you, in terms of just overall chest development, I actually think that the decline press is much better for pectoral development, because you really eliminate the delts a lot more, the front delts a lot more when you decline press. Whereas when you're just on the regular flat, you really do get a lot of front delt activation as well. So the decline, I really feel that squeeze. So some people believe that it'll give you, gorilla tit syndrome, but this is why we offset it with incline press, so you get that upper chest development as well. You get that full round plump chest. Looks like you need to go to the store and put on a bra. All right, after that, we went for a heavy set, 6 sets of 4 on the incline bench. So here you go, you see Gene knocking out his 4 reps, and CJ, same weight with the 95s, knocking out his 4 reps. You ever heard that saying that your eyes are bigger than your stomach when you're eating food? Well, you'll see what happens when I decide to incline press with the 120s. I had that false sense of strength, like I was feeling good, but I didn't realize that the volume had caught up with me. So right here you see I'm getting ready to do the 120s, and I must lie, the first one felt relatively good, second one felt alright, third one I was like, okay, I can knock out my 4, and thought it was. It was heavy. So on the following sets, I actually dropped down in weight to finish. Now right here was the bench progression. So for this one, our first set was 30 reps with 135. So CJ's gonna knock out his 30 reps. I actually was setting up while Gene went and did his set. So you missed his 30, but take my word for it. Gene also knocked out 30 reps with 135 as well. And this is actually a friend of Gene's. I actually didn't get a chance to catch his name. Really cool guy, though. Actually incredibly strong for a tall guy with long arms. He's definitely over 6 feet. I would give him about 6'2", 6'3". but he's knocking out his reps. And of course, if you couldn't get to 30, then you went to failure. But if you got to 30, then you stopped. So, and I mean, by this time, your arms are feeling like, I don't know, noodles, Jello. You ever seen that episode of SpongeBob where he was blowing up his arms and he couldn't pick up a glass of water? That's what I felt like, just a bunch of air. But here I am knocking out my 30 reps with 135. And this is the first set. And of course, all of this, the entire routine will be in the description box below. So don't forget to look down there for the full power building routine if you guys want to try it out yourself. So, I mean, that 30 burn too. All right, the next set was 225 for 8 to 10 reps. And of course, if you couldn't get 8 to 10 reps, then you went to failure. And so this was the second set. So you see Gene knocking his out. Feeling that burn. My bro CJ getting ready to knock his out. And yes, this is definitely overkill. You all don't have to do this much, but the reason why we do it, we were intentionally trying to overtrain. The reason being is that when you overtrain, science has actually proven that you actually grow more mitochondria within your muscle cells. So essentially, you're creating more muscle cells that you can then attack with hypertrophy to make bigger. So there is a method to the madness. But of course, the harder you train in the gym that day, the more time you need to recover. So just listen to your body. He's knocking out his reps, and then you're gonna see me knock 225 out for about 10 reps. And I mean, it's moving rather slow at this point. I mean, we are just taxed at this point. So this is right here. This is just mental fortitude. This is mind over matter. But now you see Gene knocking out 275. The goal was to get 4 reps with or without the help of a spotter. We're really just trying to overload the muscle, and we did this for 3 sets. So 3 sets, 275 for 4 reps. And you see CJ knocking his set out. I mean, that burn, that failure comes out of nowhere. At this point, honestly, there was so much glycogen in the muscle that I think it was actually pushing out the lactic acid. Like when we failed, or at least for me personally, when I failed, it wouldn't even burn. My arms would just give out. My chest would just fail, and I couldn't press anymore. It wasn't even hurting anymore.
You're very fond of trees.
Well, we could survive without trees because
so now up under the bench, and I bench with a closer grip. That's just me, because for whatever reason, when I go wider, I feel it tweaking right along the pec, but I still get some pretty good chest development benching inside close. It's all about that mind and muscle connection. Everybody feels different. So you see me failing on the 4th rep right there. Gene getting ready to knock out his 2nd set of 275. I believe I only recorded 2 out of the 3 sets of 275. CJ knocking his out next. One thing I will say, I've noticed that for me, I do prefer working out with workout partners. There's something about that competition and that drive where you just get amped up when your boys are around you, and the energy and the atmosphere in the gym is live and energetic, and everybody's trying to push each other to do better. That drive and that motivation really helps me get the most out of my workout when I'm in the gym. So if you can find you a workout partner or workout partners, like a group of y'all, I swear that's the best thing ever, man. Me on my 2nd set, So I was able to consistently get 3 reps. That 4th rep just, I mean, at this point it just wouldn't go. So I mean, when you talk about a burnout, this was definitely overkill. But I'm all for it. Okay, now this one was the finisher, and this one was actually interesting. It was actually a beat your training partner. So this was the competition portion of it. So what you see Gene doing now, for the first one, you actually hold 315 for 30 seconds. This is, of course, to burn you out. Then you're going to see that Gene is going to drop down to 225 and do 4 reps, and this is where the competition kicks in. He's going to put 1 plate on the bar, and he's going to do as many reps as possible. All 4 of us are going to repeat the same thing that he did, and whoever gets the most reps at 135 is the winner and has bragging rights until the following week. So you see Gene knocking out his 225, and now he's getting ready to rep 135. And I believe he gets about 22, 23 reps here. I mean, it's incredible because y'all saw him failing on the 225. And then he'll get down to 135 and just, I have no idea where this muscular endurance came from. So, but yeah, he got 23 reps. So CJ's up next. I'm not going to show him holding it for the full 30 seconds, but believe me, he did hold it for 30 seconds. Then he knocks out his 225 with 4 reps. If you need help from a spotter, then you take the help from a spotter because you're still trying to get that muscular overload in. Then he drops down to 135 and competition time. Let's see if he can beat him. And he's failing. All right, so CJ got about 14 reps. Now it's his turn. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to catch his name. I'm not going to show him holding 315 for the full 30 seconds either, but he did. Now he's knocking out his 225. Now we drop the weight off. He's getting ready to knock out his 135 for reps. So he got 10. And now it's my turn. I mean, guys, I was so amped up to go. I knew I was going to beat Eugene's 23. Holding the 315 for 30 seconds felt easy, right? And I'm not going to show the full 30 seconds, of course. Then the 225, he needed help from the spot. I didn't. I knocked out all 4 reps. I was like, oh man, he's going down. Then I got on this 135, and I mean, it was just flowing. And out of nowhere, I was like, oh man, the lactic acid kicked in right around like 12. I swore I was going to get like 30 reps. Nope. Failed at 15, guys.
Hey, somebody cut the footage. I have to get this man. They cut the footage. That's very messed straight. Hey, he cheated, man.
Gotta chalk it up to Gene. He is the winner. But guys, appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Appreciate you all. You all stay blessed.